ऐ भारत हम चल पड़े किस जुनू किस शान से, जन्नत नुमा कश्मीर से, आसाम के बागान से, महाराष्ट्र से, गुजरात से, कर्नाटक से, राजस्थान से, तब हिंदुस्तान मिले हिंदुस्तान से।
JK टायर, देश का टायर।
Every victory is a spotlight moment, isn't it? But it's the quiet grind backstage that makes it shine. It is the result of countless many hands that work tirelessly through night and day for a win that belongs to everyone. It is a relentless relay of progress with its high points and performance that peaks at every milestone. Navigating through a shifting landscape of challenges and change. Forging new ways of thinking that break free from old mold, sprinting forward with new speed towards a new future. It begins with a start that's set by a vision to make this run the greatest one yet. A goal set higher, a core fueled brighter, demanding that extra ounce of effort. Refining up for max efficiency, the thought, plan and action all connected like a finely tuned engine. Increasing performance, boosting speed, exploring new methods that ensure success. To be seen not as just another player, but the game changer. The game changes not by mere wanting, but by action-backed strategy. Where effort, fuel and focus are optimized with precision. The race isn't just to win. It's to make every step count for those we serve. Improving every experience for those who cheer for you. By listening, adapting and delivering with care. Because in every stride forward, their progress begins. Every lap is an integration of the effort behind and the outcome that is to come. The runner just does not run. They anticipate, adapt, prepare and innovate, using insight like practiced instinct, using technology that accelerates to win. Because every champion is shaped by great coaching, a mentorship that leads with purpose and charge. It's about passing the baton with belief, creating room for potential to rise, and building a legacy that runs beyond the finish line. Where every stride is a sprint towards something greater, where lives are touched, talent is honed, and dreams are shaped into destiny. Transition readiness is knowing when to shift gears, when to lean in, when to push harder. Because great finishes are not by chance. They are earned by those ready for the moment. At Indian Oil, readiness is powered by 6 levers of growth. Stronger core performance, building resilience at the foundation. Higher cost efficiency at scale, maximizing value with every step. Enhanced customer centricity, keeping people at the heart of progress. Tech-led innovation, driving change through future-ready solutions. Future-ready talent and capabilities, empowering our people to lead tomorrow. Accelerated energy transition, fueling a greener, sustainable future. Together, these levers shape growth, resilience, and long-term value for every stakeholder we serve. Every stride, every sprint, a testament to tireless effort and unity. Along the way, we have uplifted communities, empowered lives, because growth means little if it's not shared. This run has been extraordinary, shaped by passion and perseverance. But champions don't stop at the finish line. They prepare for the next with sharper focus, stronger resolve, and a team that moves as one. The next run begins now, and we are ready to lead it.
Cent Vehicle Loan Drive your dreams home. Loan up to 2 crore rupees. Attractive interest rates. Repayment tenure up to 7 years. Quick and hassle-free processing.
Empower her journey on road and in life. Cent e-vehicle two-wheeler for women. Girl students 18 to 28 years with earning co-borrower. Working women 18 to 55 years. Low interest rates. Loans for EV scooters. Smart mobility meets education.
All these programs are AICTE approved, and 3 of these programs, PGDM, BIF and IBA, they are also NBA accredited. Ranking in NIRF, it is one of the top 100 B schools in India, and it is ranked as among the top 25 B schools in the country.
ऐ भारत हम चल पड़े किस जुनून किस शान से, जन्नत नुमा कश्मीर से आसाम के बागान से, महाराष्ट्र से गुजरात से कर्नाटक से राजस्थान से, तब हिंदुस्तान मिले हिंदुस्तान से।
जेके टायर, देश का टायर।
Every victory is a spotlight moment, isn't it? But it's the quiet grind backstage that makes it shine. It is the result of countless many hands that work tirelessly through night and day for a win that belongs to everyone. It is a relentless relay of progress with its high points and performance that peaks at every milestone. Navigating through a shifting landscape of challenges and change. Forging new ways of thinking that break free from old mold, sprinting forward with new speed towards a new future. It begins with a start that's set by a vision. A vision to make this run the greatest one yet. A goal set higher, a core fueled brighter, demanding that extra ounce of effort. Refining up for max efficiency, the thought, plan and action all connected like a finely tuned engine. Increasing performance, boosting speed, exploring new methods that ensure success. To be seen not as just another player, but the game changer. The game changes not by mere wanting, but by action-backed strategy. Where effort, fuel and focus are optimized with precision. The race isn't just to win. It's to make every step count for those we serve. Improving every experience for those who cheer for you. By listening, adapting, and delivering with care. Because in every stride forward, their progress begins. Every lap is an integration of the effort behind and the outcome that is to come. The runner just does not run. They anticipate, adapt, prepare, and innovate, using insight like practiced instinct, using technology that accelerates to win. Because every champion is shaped by great coaching, a mentorship that leads with purpose and charge. It's about passing the baton with belief, creating room for potential to rise, and building a legacy that runs beyond the finish line. Where every stride is a sprint towards something greater. Where lives are touched, talent is honed, and dreams are shaped into destiny. Transition readiness is knowing when to shift gears, when to lean in, when to push harder. Because great finishes are not by chance. They are earned by those ready for the moment. At Indian Oil, readiness is powered by 6 levers of growth. Stronger core performance, building resilience at the foundation. Higher cost efficiency at scale, maximizing value with every step. Enhanced customer centricity, keeping people at the heart of progress. Tech-led innovation, driving change through future-ready solutions. Future-ready talent and capabilities, empowering our people to lead tomorrow. Accelerated energy transition, fueling a greener, sustainable future. Together, these levers shape growth, resilience, and long-term value for every stakeholder we serve. Every stride, every sprint, a testament to tireless effort and unity. Along the way, we have uplifted communities, empowered lives, because growth means little if it's not shared. This run has been extraordinary, shaped by passion and perseverance. But champions don't stop at the finish line. They prepare for the next with sharper focus, stronger resolve, and a team that moves as one. The next run begins now, and we are ready to lead it.
Cent Vehicle Loan Drive your dreams home. Loan up to 2 crore rupees. Attractive interest rates. Repayment tenure up to 7 years. Quick and hassle-free processing.
Empower her journey on road and in life. Cent e-vehicle two-wheeler for women. Girl students 18 to 28 years with earning co-borrower. Working women 18 to 55 years. Low interest rates. Loans for EV scooters. Smart mobility meets education.
Businessline Cerebration Corporate Quiz 2026. This quiz in its 22nd edition this year has seen some fantastic participation. It's a solo quiz open for corporate professionals, working professionals, freelancers, consultants, and business school students. We had an online round initially where over 6,000 entries were received from across the length and breadth of the country. We then decided to revert to an on-ground format after quite some years, and so we've had 6 regional rounds, which we started about 4 weeks ago with a round in Chennai. In each city, in each regional round, we've had a 20-question written preliminary from where the top 6 have qualified on stage, and from the top 6, we've found our winner from each region who's qualified to be here in the national final. So we started in Chennai, then went to Hyderabad. The subsequent weekend, we had Bengaluru and Kochi. Last week, we were in Delhi. And just before this, we've concluded the Mumbai regional round. So we have our 6 champions who are representing these 6 regions who are going to be here today to do battle and determine the national champion of the Hindu BusinessLine Cerebration Corporate Quiz. This year's edition is presented to you by JK Tyre. Can we give them a big round of applause, please? Powered by Indian Oil. A round of generous applause for our sponsors. In association with BSC, which is also the lovely venue that we are at today to do the Mumbai regional round and this national final, this iconic hall at the Bombay Stock Exchange on Dalal Street in Mumbai. Associate sponsors are Central Bank of India, and all our venue partners across the previous editions that we did the quiz, the MOP Vaishnav College for Women Autonomous in Chennai, the Institute of Public Enterprise in Shamirpet in Hyderabad, the Christu Jayanti College in Bengaluru, the St. Teresa Autonomous College in Ernakulam, and the Birla Institute of Management and Technology in Delhi, Greater Noida, all our past venue partners. Thank you very much for supporting and making sure this quiz was a success. There's several beautiful prizes here for the audience as well, and our gifting partner is Nexus Gifting Solutions. Thank you very much for that. And my name is Venki Srinivasan, and with my team at Nexus Consulting, we're very proud to present this quiz to you. All of the research, each quiz has had 50 questions so far, 20 in the prelim and 30 in the final, and a couple of quizzes. We've had the tiebreakers as well. So over 300 questions done already across the 6 regional editions, and the final set of about 40 odd questions coming to you here in the national final. What's at stake? 1.5 lakhs of prize money, 75K for the winners, 50K for the runners-up, 25K for the second runner-up, one beautiful trophy each to accompany that, and of course, the bragging rights of being the Cerebration Corporate Quiz 2026, Hindu BusinessLine Cerebration Corporate Quiz 2026 champion. Time to meet our 6 finalists who qualified and who've made their way here to Mumbai to take their places on stage. As finalist number 1, please welcome from Bengaluru, representing Toyota Financial Services, Alagar Swami. To those people in the quizzing circles, Alagar is a very familiar name. For the best part of 3 decades plus, he's been a quizzer, several competitions and contests on all topics he's had the experience with. And just like in the Mumbai final today, the Bengaluru final was the other one that went into a tie break. And, you know, while the Mumbai final was won by somebody who buzzed and gave the correct answer, Alagar did the clever thing in the Bangalore final. He just sat back and allowed the other guy to buzz and make a mistake and qualified over here. So, welcome Alagar on table 1. Neighboring him, representing New Delhi, Calvin Christ, representing MasterCard. Calvin's one of the young, brightest quizzing talents in the country today. In the New Delhi prelim, he's the only contestant so far across the 6 cities, across the 700, 800 people who have taken the quiz to have scored a perfect score in the prelim. He had a 20 on 20, and he crossed a century in the finals. And though it did run pretty close, he won by 2 points, but you know, here he is and he's the only one to have broken the jinx of topping the prelims and winning the quiz. So that's Calvin on table 2. Neighboring him on table 3 is our most recent finalist. You saw him in action just a little while ago. Needless to say, fantastic class. He's also an experienced and popular quizmaster himself. Works in HT Media and does a bunch of interesting things in his life apart from quizzing. Meghashyam Shirodkar, HT Media, Mumbai. Right, those are our first 3. Moving to the left, on table number 4, a familiar name in business quizzes across the country, an entrepreneur, B. Naveen Kumar, Sai Mitra Constructions, Hyderabad. I mean, we've definitely all lost the count of the number of business quizzes that Naveen has won, solo, as part of a team, etc. I don't think there is any existing biz quiz in the country that he has not taken part in or not won. So he will, of course, he comfortably won his Hyderabad round, though, you know, a couple of people did try to run him close, but too much class in the end, and he came through, and it will be very exciting to see how he does today. So welcome Naveen on table 4. Neighboring him on table number 5 is our first finalist, the person who qualified the very first quiz was in Chennai. It was a very close contest, went down right to the wire pretty much on the buzzer. It didn't go into a tie break, but one of the finest quizzers in the country today, representing Barclays, Preetham Upadhyay. Again, winner of a huge number of quizzes, general business, all of it across the country. So Preetham will be fancying his chances today on table 5. Completing our lineup on table number 6 is the gentleman with the highest score in the final round across all the 6 quizzes, runs a knowledge and a research initiative himself, fine quizzer, fine quizmaster. Please welcome Zaman S. Khan from Q Company, Kochi. Right, gentlemen, time for a quick round of introductions, and when they're introducing themselves, please go back to the relevant slide with their names. So let's go to finalist 1 first and hear from Alagar.
Hi, I'm Alagar Swami. I'm from Toyota.
Just, excuse me, that mic. Yeah, please, go ahead. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Alagar Swami. I represent Toyota Financial Services, Bangalore.
Okay, welcome Alagar. Can you please try your buzzer once? Buzzers, please. Excuse me. Yeah, long press on that on-off button once. Yeah, does everybody need to do that? Okay, all right, just reset. I think we'll just have everyone do that once probably. Can you just take your buzzers and do a long press on the on-off button at the back, guys? Megasham, if you don't mind. Can you just do that? Yeah, we should just wait for the red light to flash on it. Yeah. Great. Okay. Let's get this sorted once and for all now so that we don't have an issue later. Right. Just hold on. Yeah, I think these guys did switch it on. Yeah, I think now we should be good. I see the amber lights on. Yeah. Okay, this is a problem. Yeah, just give us apologies for this. We want to correct any technical glitch right now so that we don't have an issue later in the quiz. Yeah. Yeah, now we should be good, I think, once Naveen's stuff is on. Is everything moved to yellow? No. Okay, great. I think we should be good now. Alaka, just try your buzzer once. Yeah, great. Fantastic. Okay. On table 2, we have Calvin.
Hello everyone, I'm Calvin and I represent MasterCard.
Welcome, Calvin. Just try your buzzer once. Fantastic. On table 3, we have Megasham.
Good afternoon, everyone. Megasham Shirodkar here. I represent HT Media from Mumbai.
Okay. Try your buzzer, please. Great. On table 4, Naveen.
Hello everyone, this is Naveen. I am representing Saimitra Constructions.
Let's try your buzzer, Naveen. Okay. On table 5, we have Preetham. Just put it on. No, I don't think it's on.
Hi everyone, my name is Preetham. I represent Barclays from Chennai.
Welcome, Preetham. Try your buzzer once, please. And on table 6, Zaman.
Hi, I'm Zaman. I represent Q Company from Kochi.
Welcome, Zaman. Right, gentlemen, round of applause for our 6 amazing finalists. We have a slightly longer quiz this time. We have a 6-round quiz. We start with the passing round, which is the same as what you all saw in your finals. There's a special word smash round. There's a JK tire around the board round, which is a unique round we'll tell you about. Then we have our first buzzer break. Then we do the reverse passing round. And then, of course, the final countdown, which is the last buzzer break. So plenty of questions, long way to go. So play it carefully. Don't rush. And play your strategy well. Let's go straight in. First round, JK tire passing round. 10 questions, clockwise, infinite bounds, plus 10, no negatives. One buzz and steal for plus 10 minus 5. You all know that. And this time we have a different lifeline. We have a JK Tyre Smart Tire lifeline. So this is how it works. You can use it once in the round, either on a direct or on a buzzer. You can double your score. If you use it and buzz, we will also allow you to use it on your direct. Okay, not on your past questions, but on your direct or on a buzzer. You can choose to use this, but that's the only time you will be taking a negative. Your negative remains the same, but you have a chance to double because that's JK Tyre Smart Tire for you. Yeah? On your direct only or on a buzzer, not on a pass, and only once in the round.
And whenever we are using it on the pounds, I get, but on the direct also when we double, if you get it wrong, there is a minus.
There's a minus 5. Yeah, there's a minus 5 if you're going to use it on your direct on the double.
So two people can use it on the same.
Yes, technically two people can use it on the same question, which is on the first question on Alagar's direct, he can say Smart Tire Lifeline, use it, and let's say Megasham is buzzing, you can also say Smart Tire Lifeline, use it, but that's it. Both of you can't use it anymore. Yeah?
For multiple part questions...
All parts need to be right, obviously.
Okay.
And if you are going to use it on a direct, and if you get a part wrong, it's still going to be minus 5. So that still holds. Yeah? Ready? First question to you, Alagar from Bangalore. We pay tribute to our sponsor. In 2026, JK Tyre introduced a new tire called Sharpest Plus at an expo in Hisar. It's especially designed to stabilize and ease movement on uneven surfaces. What kind of high horsepower vehicles are these tires designed for? What was this expo called? Sharing its name with a long-running GD program. We have an audio, but we'll hold on. I'll check Preetham's buzz. Are you doubling? You'll double. Okay. Now play the video, please. Audio, please.
प्रगति और विकास का आस और विश्वास का जन जन के जीवन की खुशहाली का दर्पण जन जन के जीवन की खुशहाली का दर्पण ये है.
Yeah. So question is direct to Alagar on table 1. You can say double and give me you can say JK Tyre Smart Tire Lifeline and tell me the answer if you're doing that. But both parts have to be right. And please speak into the mic. You don't have to buzz and all that. It's your direct. We've already had a buzz.
Okay, I'll double it.
You are going to double it. JK Tyre Smart Tire double lifeline used by Alagar.
Okay. The first one must be tractors.
Okay.
Tractors. Second, what was the expo called? It must be long Krishi Udyog. Krishi.
I need a precise answer for the second part.
Krishi Darshan, Krishi, this thing. Krishi is the operating part.
What is it is the same as the name of the long-running DD program. You've said various things so far. Please pick and tell me one final answer.
Krishi Darshan.
Is the right answer. That gets you your plus 20. Well done. So it's tractors and Krishi Darshan, which was what the show was called, and that's what the expo was called as well by JK Tyre Sharpest Plus. And an excellent pounce by Preetham on table 5, who also doubled it, who also gets plus 20. So table 1, table 5, both plus 20. Direct to you, Calvin, on table 2. This Victorian-era sportsman represented England in both cricket and football. He scored over 22,000 first-class runs and appeared in 11 test matches. He also earned 2 England caps in the 1880s as an outfield player while being a regular for Notts County. After his playing days, his legacy endured through a partnership with a local businessman. How do we know this partnership? Yes, of course there is a negative. There is no lifeline. There is no lifeline. And okay, see your answer. And you can't double anymore because you've already used that. So you either get a plus 10 or you get a minus 5. All right. Yes, Calvin, your turn to make a guess.
since cricket seems to be the connector here, I'll say maybe one of them, the partnership eventually came to be known as Gun and Moore.
Gun and Moore, and who's this?
It could be either Gun or Moore, but I'm not sure. But the partnership might be Gun and Moore.
Is the right answer. Well done. This is William Gunn of Gun and Moore. GM Bats and Sports Equipment. This is William Gunn, who played cricket and football for England. Cricket for England and football for Notts County, and I think a couple of test caps for England. William Gunn of Gun and Moore, excellent, plus 10. Calvin didn't do a double, so plus 10 on table 2. And an excellent buzz from Alagar on table 1 gets himself a plus 10. So plus 10 on both 1 and 2. Meghashyam, question to you. A mountaineer whose boot had frozen over in the Alps, a soldier who had passed it on as an heirloom, a couple trapped under a frozen lake. All provide moving testimonies in a documentary called Made of Metal, produced by this company to demonstrate how the many functions of its primary product can help save lives. Which company is this? The idea of the company was first conceived on a notepad, and we'll show you an image of that. Since it goes through much abuse, poked, punched, prodded, squeezed, and hammered before being okayed for service, what is the testing lab of this company called? It's 2 regular English words which are 7 letters each. Here is the visual. So the key part of the text reads, small combination pliers, wire cutter, screwdriver. So this is a brand which put all of these kind of things together and created. Yeah, we'll go back to the text. So what is this company called, or what is this brand called? And what is its testing lab called, which you can work out from the clue there. Each product goes through much abuse, if you want to call it that. It's poked, punched, prodded, squeezed, and hammered before being okayed for service. So they have very high standards of how they want their products to be. So what is the testing lab called? Yeah, we'll show you the image again. Nobody's buzzing, so whenever you're ready, Meghashyam. Let's go back to the text, please.
Okay, I'm going to say that the testing lab is called the torture chamber.
Is an excellent answer, plus 5, beautifully worked out there. Wonderful answer.
I have no clue on the company, but for lack of a better guess, I'm going to say this is Victorinox, which makes the Swiss Army.
Victorinox, very nice guess. Not correct, but very nice guess. Plus 5 on torture chamber, very well worked out on table 3. Naveen, what's the company? Image once, just keep toggling.
Is it LL Bean?
What is that?
It's a company, right? LL Bean.
LL Bean?
Yeah.
No, not that.
I'll say Husqvarna.
No. Zaman?
I'll pass.
Pass. Alagar? Anything? Pass. Calvin?
No, I'll pass.
Pass. Okay. Anybody from the audience? We have a couple of hands raised. Let me go at the back. Yes? Not Victorinox? Leatherman. Very good. Leatherman is the right answer. Please give an audience prize. This is Leatherman. Leatherman, which puts like multiple things together as a single consolidated unit of sorts, and a tool that a lot of people use. Very good. Fantastic. 5 points to Meghashyam on torture chamber. Naveen, question direct to you. The Eleutherian Mills is a national historic landmark that stands on the banks of the Brandywine Creek, whose steep nature provided energy to run the mills required to manufacture a substance. It was here that Pierre Blanc set up his business in 1802, having emigrated aboard a ship named after a symbol of the new nation. Who is this? Rather, what is Pierre's surname? And on what ship, also the name of an apparel company who had some controversial ads in 2025, did he and his fellow passengers arrive? So the creek's steep nature provided energy to run the mills required to manufacture a particular substance. And that substance is what this company that Pierre set up, the eponymous company, ended up manufacturing. And he emigrated aboard a ship named after a symbol of the new nation. And therefore, what was the name of the ship? What is the famous surname of Pierre? No one's going for it. So Naveen, whenever you're ready.
Okay, the person is Pierre DuPont.
Okay, that's 5 points.
Apparel company, I'm just guessing, is it guess?
Not guess, that's a wrong guess. But 5 points on Pierre DuPont, so that's correct. Preetham? I thought that was the much easier part, named after a symbol of the new nation.
Phrygia?
No. Someone quickly?
Stars and banners.
No?
Is it Nautica?
No.
American Eagle.
American Eagle, of course it's American Eagle. I'm surprised it passed so many people. American Eagle with the famous or infamous Sydney Sweeney has great jeans ad that came out last year. This is American Eagle, and of course the bald eagle is the symbol of the US. American Eagle, and that's Pierre DuPont. The substance was gunpowder, which is what DuPont started manufacturing, for which the mills needed power, and that came from the steep creek. Fantastic. 5 points on table 4 and 5 points on table 2. Question direct to Megasham. The first tweet by one of the co-founders was that X, and X is a concept, right? So X has us chasing cars and clothes, working jobs we hate so that we can buy stuff we don't need. And this references an anti-consumerist diatribe from 1999. I'll show you the picture of the two co-founders, right? What corporate policy that this company or this organization has abandoned slowly in phases over the last few years does this help explain? And what is this a reference to from 1999? So these are the two co-founders, and one of them basically remarked saying, this is the foundation of our corporate policy, but over the years it's we've seen it slowly change a little bit. So X, I'm just repeating, X again is like it's a word, it's a kind of, you can say, a concept, or X is not a person, okay, and X is not a company name. X is a word. Don't need X, but getting to X will be key for you to figuring out what the corporate policy is. All yours. Go back to the text.
Going for the easy fruit, so I'm going to say that it was a reference to the diatribe from Fight Club.
That gets you your 5 easy points. It is the dialogue from Fight Club.
So,
and therefore, if you remember the dialogue, you'll remember what X is.
Yeah, but I will say the corporate policy that was abandoned over the last few years is to don't be evil. Basically.
Don't be evil. Google's don't be evil. Okay, nice guess. 5 points on Fight Club for Megasham on table 3.
The corporate policy is WhatsApp getting into ads. Like they were.
Is the other 5 points. Well done, Naveen. So this is advertising. This is the famous dialogue from Fight Club where Brad Pitt says, advertising has us chasing cars and clothes, working jobs we hate so that we can buy stuff we don't need. And WhatsApp had this no ads policy on the basis of this, and now we can slowly see that ads have started creeping in a few places here and there on WhatsApp. Excellent quizzing. +5 on table 3, +5 on table 4. Question direct to Preetham on table 5. In a 1920 speech, William Beveridge, a former director of this educational institution, clarified that the chosen animal was gifted, but also added that it did nothing during winter except to sleep and eat and keep warm for 5 long months. Summertime was a long holiday for it, he claimed. He also remarked tongue-in-cheek that the creature only worked in September and October, which was also a period where the final exams were held. So William Beveridge is a former director of a major educational institution. Which creature is he talking about, and what was it chosen for in the context of this institution? There's a buzz from Zaman on table 6. Are you doing a double? No. Okay. Anyway, it is -5 if you get it wrong. If you get it right, you can get +20. If you get it, you go for the double. Okay, he wants to go for the JK Tire Smart Tire Lifeline, or JK Tire Smart Tire card, I should say. Okay. All right. Yes, question is with Preetham. It's a famous educational institution. relevant in the context of a quiz like this? Relevant in a business quiz.
I'll say the second part, I'll say this is the logo. This is like a symbol of the London School of Economics.
London School of Economics, okay.
And I'll say creature to be bear.
Bear. Alagar?
Bear, it's the symbol of...
Sorry, you're saying bear? Okay.
Harvard Business School.
Harvard Business School and bear. Calvin?
Are you closing parts?
No, I am not.
I'll say beaver and Harvard Business School.
I will close it now with that. Zaban unfortunately got one part correct, which is beaver, but this is the coat of arms of the London School of Economics, and it's a beaver. Tough luck there. +5 on table 5 to Preetham for saying London School of Economics. -5 to Zaman on table 6 for going on the pounds and getting a part wrong. And +5 to Calvin on table 2 for beaver. A round of applause. That was not a very easy question, so well cracked by 2 of them. 5 each. All points gone? Okay. Meghashyam, back to you. This tiny toy model named Marion was a tribute to Ohio's Marion Steam Shovel Company, whose vehicles were central to a monumental effort in another country in the early 20th century. 6 decades later, from that early 20th century instance, their services were called for again, this time to design something that could carry a 400,000-pound payload a few miles in Florida. What were the 2 tasks? And for the second part, I need you to be specific. There's a buzz here. Okay? Yeah, all right. Actually, you want to be even more precise with the second part? No, I just wanted some. Yeah, all right. Yes, Meghashyam. 2 tasks. One, this is the image. This is the Marion. As you can see, it's a steam shovel company. So they did 2 things, one in the early 20th century and one 60 years later.
So the one that they did 60 years later was they carried the booster rocket, so it's essentially the rocket that took man to the moon in 1969 to Florida, to Cape Canaveral, the first space mission.
Can you give me a name?
The first of the okay, I'll say they carried the Saturn rocket.
Can you give me something a little more after Saturn?
Saturn V, Saturn 5.
5 points on that, that's correct.
Okay, the other
and
one.
what is it that they did in the early 20th century?
The early 1900s in another country. Okay, so maybe they were instrumental in getting the parts of the Statue of Liberty from
Statue of Liberty from Paris to New York. Good work. Good try. 5 points on the Saturn V rocket transportation. Excellent. That was the tougher part, I thought.
Okay, I'm just guessing is the first part anything related to Titanic.
The Titanic. Nice guess. Zaman?
I'll go with the Panama Canal.
Is the right answer. That's the other 5 points. They helped dig the Panama Canal. Right? And they transported the Saturn V rocket to the Saturn V rocket for NASA. Excellent. 5 points on table 3, 5 points on table 6, and a wonderful +10 to Preetham on table 5. Got it? Okay. Question is with you, Alagar. Mark Carpenter, very appropriately named Mark Carpenter, is a welder at MTJ Manufacturing, a Connecticut-based metal fabrication facility. For more than 2 decades now, he's been constructing an item for another company using all the material that you see on the next slide. The surface rests on several springs to allow for risky moves by its users within safe norms. What is the object that he constructs? Here's the image. These are all the elements that go into constructing that item or object, if you want to call it that. Okay, Meghashyam has gone for it. Go back to the text. Are you going to double? The minus is the same. Yeah, JK Tire, Smart Tire, Paddle by Megasham. Going for a plus 20 there. If you cover it so much, even I can't see. So, yeah. Yeah, image. Got it. Senior answer. All right. Question is with Alagar. Image once. What is it that they make? Go back to the text. Yeah. It allows, it rests on several springs and allows for risky moves within safe norms. Let's get an answer in, please. Been quite a while. Time for a guess, Alagar? Going to pass you. Passing. Calvin?
The vaults that are used in gymnastics.
The vaults that are used in gymnastics is unfortunately incorrect.
Anything to do with the blimps, the Goodyear blimps?
The Goodyear blimps, not the Goodyear blimps.
No, pass.
Passing? Okay. Saman?
It's something to do with the Boeing flights.
Boeing flights. No, not Boeing flights. It was your direct. We have a few hands raised in the audience. Yes. WWE ring is the right answer. Come on, take a prize. This is the ring used in WWE. That was the other thing I suppose people were thinking about. Yeah. So very springy, has to be, risky and safe. Round of applause there. The ring for WWE. Unfortunately, -5 on table 3 to Megasham. Okay. Nobody got that, so it's your direct, Calvin. In the 1970s, 80s, an Indian consumer goods giant found its market share collapsing as a low-price challenger rapidly captured markets, helped by an unforgettable jingle and aggressive distribution. Rather than cut prices on its flagship premium brand, this consumer goods company devised a counter plan that was a strategy aimed at inhibiting the challenger, whatever the challenger brand was, growth. Right? And so they gave it a name. What name did they give it? And they also launched a separate mass market offering. What was that mass market offering called? So there's a big giant in the same industry, and there was a challenger, a low price challenger who suddenly came about. That challenger had an amazing ad jingle and aggressive distribution, and that led to panic in the market. Instead of cutting their prices for their premium brand, the consumer goods company decided to launch a low-priced variant, and they did an internal strategy which was called strategy aimed at inhibiting whatever the challenger's name was, growth. It's one English word which fits in nicely with this line, right? So you have to do a little bit of, if you do a little bit of crossword type solving on that, you may be able to get a word. But to get the correct word, you need to understand, or you need to come up with what the challenger brand was.
Can you just repeat just what you just...
I'm just saying that line we've put in italics, strategy aimed at inhibiting the challenger's growth, will in some way give you the name of their operation, right? But to come up with that, you have to, where we have said the challenger, you have to actually put that brand's name. Okay. Second part, what brand was launched as a counter? So this large consumer giant launched they could have reduced the price on their existing brand, but they instead decided to launch a counter brand. Wow, okay, Zaman's gone for it. I need two answers. One, what is the strategy called? Which is one word, all right? And what is the brand that the other company launched, which was the low-cost brand? Again, you've got the tougher part, right? Yes, that's what helps. That's why we put it there and put it in italics. But like I said, where it says the challenger, you have to figure out what the challenger brand was, right? And put it there. Okay, Calvin, let's go. Yeah, very precise answer. The first part is just one English word. Second part is again one English word, which is the name of a brand.
Not
Yes,
really sure.
with your
I'll
extensive
say,
knowledge of Indian business and brands.
Came to the wrong person. I'll say SAIL for the strategy. SAIL.
SAIL, okay? And
I'll pass on the.
pass. Okay, Megasham,
So
take it
you're
away.
saying the second part has a one-word answer.
Yes.
So the strategy was called Sting.
Okay, why was it called
Strategy
Sting?
to inhibit Nirma's growth.
And the strategy was employed by
I think Hindustan Unilever.
Hindustan Unilever.
The brand-
And what did Hindustan Unilever launch to counter
They launched
Nirma's
Tide
growth?
maybe.
They launched Tide.
Tide.
Is exactly what Zaman also said. So you get 5 points for saying Sting. Very good. Strategy to inhibit Nirma's growth by Hindustan Unilever. What brand did they launch, Naveen?
I'm guessing Surf Excel.
Not Surf Excel.
Wheel.
Wheel, that's the right answer. Surf was the existing premium brand, and instead of cutting the price on Surf, they launched Wheel, right? And this was strategy to inhibit Nirma's growth. Very well worked out. Round of applause, Megasham. You're working out all these things amazingly today. +5 on table 3. +5 to Preetham on table 5. And unfortunately, -5 to Zaman, who worked out the tougher part, Sting, but also went with Tide. So -5 on table 6. But Zaman, chance for you to make up. It's your own direct. Last question of the round. This is Sony's first handheld transistor radio, built after years of research and overcoming many failures. To what structure that opened in the early 1950s was its design compared to? Once we show you the image, it will be very obvious. In Japanese culture, public failure is seen as a mark of deep shame. So Masaru Ibuka, Sony's co-founder, invoked the trainees of a profession who would fail repeatedly until they gained certification. In most cases, for over a decade, they would keep failing before they got certification to encourage his engineers to keep trying. Which professionals did he compare them to, who are only considered masters once they perfect what's called the tamago? And here is a very useful image for the first part. There you go. That's the first Sony handheld transistor radio. Who's gone for it? Calvin. All right. Double. Okay. JK Tire, Smart Tire paddle used by Calvin. Yeah. Just go to the image. Yeah. To what structure opened in the early 50s? Yeah. That's one part. I need something more precise here. Yeah. Can you add one more word after this? Like what? Yes. Please write complete answers. It helps. All right. Question is with Zaman. Take away the easy 5 points. What structure is that?
Can you go to the image?
Okay. Okay, I thought that would be very evident, but yeah, not apparently so. Yeah, we'll stay on the image, no worries. Quickly, Zaman.
For the second part, I'll say these are the Japanese chefs who are involved in the preparation of fugu fish. Or basically Japanese cuisine, like sushis and all those.
Sushi chefs, that's good enough. That's 5 points, well done.
And for the first part,
what is that building?
I'll say Sears Tower.
Sears Tower, okay. So 5 points. The professionals are Japanese sushi chefs. Sometimes it takes them 10 years to get certified as an official expert Japanese sushi chef. And the structure, quickly please.
Radio City Hall?
No.
So I'm going to say this is the United Nations headquarters.
Of course it is the United Nations headquarters building. Obviously right, absolutely correct. I thought that should be the easy part. The United Nations headquarters building. And the reason they call tamago, which Calvin gave that part as well, is that tamago is a rolled egg omelette. That's a common accompaniment to sushi. And you know, that's how sushi chefs are considered experts if they're able to perfect the tamago. That was the UN building. 5 points on table 6, 5 points on table 3, and an excellent +10 on table 2, +20 on table 2 to Calvin, who doubled and got it bang on right. Got all the points? Okay. End of the round. Let's see the scores. Okay, with that answer, Calvin's in the lead, tying with Preetham on 40, Alagar on 30, Meghashyam on 20, Naveen on 10, and Zaman with 2 answers and 2 negatives is still yet to open his account, but no worries, long way to go in the quiz. Let's go into the next round. Next round is what we call a word smash round. We'll tell you how it works. It's on the buzzer. Right? So each question will have 2 parts, A and B. The final letters, at least 2 of the final letters of answer A will be the starting of answer B. Answer A in all cases is a logo. B in almost all cases is a person. Okay? In almost all cases, I think is a person. And whenever it's applicable, full names of the people will go into the word smash. So for example, if the personality that we show you is Donald Trump, you take Donald Trump fully. So it will smash with Don. No, I am telling you now that you will always have to take the full name. So don't try to take the surname and try to smash it. It's always the full name of the person. Yeah, it is full name, so always the first name. It's +8 -4 and no part points here. You have to give me a smashed answer. Okay? We'll show you an example. Okay. So A is this logo. B is Sounvabile Nadamse, founder and CEO of Vukani Fashions, first achieved global fame for designing something for this head of state. So what are the 2 answers? Not on the buzzer. We'll ask the audience try. Yes? Chanel, and the second one therefore is Nelson Mandela, right? So we want you to give a complete answer which is like Chanelson Mandela, ideally. Yeah, so that would be nice, it would be fun for the audience if you said stuff like that. So say Chanelson Mandela. Got it? +8, -4, 2 attempts. 6 questions. First one coming up. Who's gone? Zaman, you have to answer immediately. Zaman, you cannot be working out after you buzz.
Shell and Ellen DeGeneres.
Correct, +8. Shell and Ellen DeGeneres. Shell and DeGeneres. That is correct. Reset. Next. Yes, Alagar, answer immediately. Do not buzz and work out. 5, 4.
Chevron.
And?
Chevron and
-4. -4, reset the buzzer. 5, 4, 3. Yes.
Chevron and Nelson Rockefeller.
-4. There again. Let's see the answer. Chevron and Ronald Lauder. Chevron and Ronald Lauder. Tough one there. So you got that? -4 on 1, -4 on 4. Do not buzz and then start thinking, guys. I will just count down to 5 very quickly and that's it. Next question. This company found its wings in a barn in New York with a solar-powered autonomous vehicle named Apollo. Anyone going? Yes?
Big and Icarus.
Excellent, +8, great answer. Big and Icarus. Wonderful answer there. +8 for Zaman on table 6. Big, the pen company, Icarus, the satellite company. Okay, next. Yes, Meghasham.
Carrefour Seasons.
Perfect answer. Carrefour and 4 Seasons. Car 4 Seasons, well done. That was an easy one. Well pounced. +8 on table 3. Next. This brand which made history by becoming the first Indian travel gear manufacturer. Yes?
Tyson Krupp and Uppercase.
Perfect, +8. Once again, Zaman on fire. ThyssenKrupp, the steel company, and Uppercase, who write their name ironically in lowercase. Okay, +8 on table 6. Last one. The man is the subject of the Harvard Business School article, The Truck Driver Who Reinvented Shipping, praising him for his development of containerization. Yes?
Piramal and Marcel McLean. Malcolm McLean.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. +8, well done. Piramal and Malcolm McLean is the right answer. I think some fantastic answering. A round of applause. Great stuff there. +8 on table 4. That was a fun round, quick and fast on the buzzer. Okay, we have a couple of audience questions. Okay, in 2026, Netflix staged an advertising stunt at Mumbai airport. At Terminal 2, the baggage conveyor belt was wrapped with themed branding and mock suitcases filled with gold bars moved along real passenger luggage. What were they promoting? Let's go to someone at the back. Yes, ma'am. Tuskary is right. Come take a prize. That's Tuskary, the show Tuskary. Okay. Next question. Look at this ad. Go to the question. Which brand has been inserted here rather cleverly? Yes, ma'am? Kit Kat. Take a break between the calls and have a Kit Kat. That's correct. Come take a prize, please. Kit Kat. Okay. Scores. After that tumultuous buzzer round, let's see what's happened. Couple of people have caught up. Zaman certainly has, with 3 answers. Okay, still the leaderboard is the same. Calvin and Preetham on 40. Meghashyam's up to 28. Alagar's up to 26. Zaman's up to 24 and Naveen's on 14. Okay, quite some way to go. Okay. Our third round is a special round called JK Tire Around the Board. Questions will be presented through a game board. There's an automated roll of the dice. All you need to say is roll, and the dice will roll and land at a particular question. Now, you will not know what the question is about because all the tiles are names of tire brands from JK Tire, right? But you, before the question comes up, you can stake anywhere from 0 to 10 points on the question. You can perfectly choose to do 0, but I would say don't do that. I mean, really spoils the game. So let's make it 1 to 10. Pick whatever number you like. And if you get it right, you get the same number of points. If you get it wrong, you get the same negatives. Okay? The question is in all cases going to be very simple. You will have 2 variables and you have to answer one of them. That's going to be the question. So the question is going to be something like, which of these is a metropolitan city? Nagpur, Calcutta. You have to just identify and say Calcutta. That's it. In all questions are like this. I mean, obviously not of this level of difficulty, but all questions are in this format. No passing, no nothing. One person, that's it. Because there are only 2 answers. You choose one of the 2 answers. So we make life simple, take you back to your school days, that type of thing. We'll go in ascending order of scores. So let's go to the board. Naveen, just say roll. Roll. Okay. Let's start and roll. You get a 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. How many points?
6.
6 points. Okay. For +6 minus 6. In 1996, Pizza Hut made its foray into India with a restaurant in which city?
I'll go with Mumbai.
You'll go with Mumbai?
Yeah.
Let's see the answer. The answer is Bangalore. The answer is Bangalore. On Brigade Road was the first outlet. -6 to Naveen on table 4. Who's next on the leaderboard? Alagar? Zaman. Zaman, say roll.
Roll.
Roll. Okay. You got a 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pick your points.
10.
Hold on. Please don't do this. What did you say?
10.
You said 10 already. I heard that. Which company was founded first? Tesla or SpaceX? Please be careful. Don't click till we tell you to. Yeah?
I'll go with Tesla.
Guys, audience, please don't do this. There's lots at stake here. And, we can clearly hear your voices resonating through the hall. Don't discuss. What's your answer?
Tesla.
Tesla. Let's see. SpaceX 2002, Tesla 2003, minus 10 on table 6. Minus 10. Alagar, say roll, that's all. Roll. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 points. 10. Which of these was designed by Saul Bass?
The first one, Bell.
Into the mic, please, so that we can hear you.
The first one, the Bell, AT&T Bell.
Bell. And the one on the right is?
That's Taco Bell.
Okay, so you're saying it's AT&T Bell and not Taco Bell. Okay, let's see. You're right. That's plus 10 to you, Alagar. Well done. So Saul Bass did the Bell Systems or Bell Labs, as it was called. Taco Bell, of course, is done by somebody else. So 10 plus 10 on table 1. We go to Megasham next. Roll. Roll. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're back to Shresh. What would you like? 8 points. For plus 8 minus 8, as per the Forbes 2013 list of richest fictional characters, who has a higher net worth? These questions are just super fun, watching veteran quizzers like, who know all fun does, but freeze when it's 2 choices.
So,
after considered thought and opinion, you are going to say...
At one time, I knew this by heart.
Yes, of course.
So I'm going to say Batman, essentially Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne, okay. Tony Stark, 12.4. Bruce Wayne, 9.2. Minus 8 on table 3. Minus 8 on table 3. This round is running to be much more fun than we expected. Back to the board, and Calvin and Preetham first, so we'll go the other way. Preetham, who wants to go first? You guys are great friends, so you decide. You'll go first. You're okay with that? All right. Say roll.
Roll.
Roll. Oh, have you already rolled? Okay. And 3. Please pick a number.
2.
2 points. Okay. All right. For plus 2 minus 2, here we go. Which of these is a Berkshire Hathaway subsidiary?
You say Energizer.
Huh?
Energizer.
Energizer. Is incorrect. So that's minus 2 to you on table 2. It's Duracell, not Energizer. All right. And the last question. So Preetham, just say roll.
Roll.
Roll. And you have a 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Highway King, pick a number.
I shall stand on the shoulders of giants and say 2 again.
And say 2 again. All right. Which of these was designed by Norman Foster?
The gherkin on the right.
The gherkin on the right is correct. Plus 2 for that fabulous effort of identifying the gherkin building. That was so much fun. Can we have a round of applause for all the teams? This is the JK Tyre board round. And we tried to come up with something new and different that we thought may trip up the quizzers, and it has worked out rather nicely. 4 of them got it wrong. 2 of them got the answers right. I think Alagar is the biggest gainer from this round, having a plus 10. Let's take a look at the scores. Okay, Preetham into a narrow lead on 42. Calvin is on 38, and right up there is Alagar on 36. Megasham is on 20, Zaman's on 14, and Naveen is on 8. Still some ways to go in the final. We go into the first of our buzzer rounds. These are the visual buzzers. Right, so there are 6 questions on this buzzer round, there are 10 questions on the pass, and there are 6 more questions on the final buzzer round. So there's 22 questions still left. Yeah?
And those will follow the same. The final buzzer is no
final
images,
buzzer is
just...
no, yeah, this one has visuals, final buzzer has no visuals. Yeah? Okay, let's show you the first visual. Which company's name is a reference to a tattoo sported by this character? Calvin?
Pitchfork.
Pitchfork is right, and the character is?
Tony Montana from Scarface.
Tony Montana from Scarface and Pitchfork. Excellent. +8 on table 2. Next question. Show the visual. Which initiative by an e-commerce giant features this motif as a nod to the uniqueness of handcrafted artifacts from various parts of India? Which initiative by an e-commerce giant features this motif as a nod to the uniqueness of handcrafted artifacts from various parts of India? Which initiative by an e-commerce giant features this motif as a nod to the uniqueness of handcrafted artifacts from various parts of India? As soon as Calvin heard the word India, he started drinking water, chilling, relaxing, keeping his hands far from the buzzer. All right. I need the name of the initiative which will contain the name of the company. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing it. Audience? Anyone? Yes? No? Amazon what? It is by Amazon. It's an initiative called Karigar by Amazon. Okay. Next question. Go to the image. Which company designed this, the very first production-ready solar-powered car which could aptly travel enormous distances by harnessing the sun's energy? The very first production-ready solar-powered car which can travel enormous distances by harnessing the sun's energy, very aptly named because it can travel enormous distances. It's a 9-letter word. Zaman?
It's a sunflower.
No. -4. Reset the buzzer. Yes, Megasham?
Albatross.
-4. Tough luck. -4 on 3. -4 on 6. Answer? Light year. That's correct. It's light year. Okay. We'll show the image. Which brand that gets its name from a local word meaning from that place or of that place features these glass vessels called garafos on its label? So the brand name is a local word that means of whatever that place that the brand is from. Okay, Calvin? Okay, reset. Yes, Megasham.
So I'll say Goitso. Goitso. Of that place is Goyatso, Goitso.
-4, sorry about that. Very close, but not the right answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Francis. Goenchi. It's the brand Goenchi. Sorry, it's Goenchi. So that's -4 on table 3. Okay. Show the visual. What adjective is the name of this company which fought a legal battle to trademark their characteristic Millennium Pink bubble wrap pouches? So these Millennium Pink bubble wrap pouches, they've got a trademark on it. The name of the company is an adjective. One of those new age e-commerce companies. Nobody going? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, ma'am. Glossier is right. Come take a prize. It is Glossier. Very good. Last question of the visual buzzer round. We're going to show you packaging of an item sold by sustainable toy startup Play Staples. What item do they sell painted in appropriate colors? So this is sustainable toy startup Play Staples. They sell what item? I mean, obviously miniature versions or toy versions of what item painted in its appropriate colors in such packaging. The entire visual, the background, all of it is very, very useful. Yes?
Models of Kali Pili taxis.
Excellent. +8. Models of Kali Pili taxis. Absolutely right. You can see the Mumbai road skyline there. Models of Kali Pili taxis. Okay. That is the end of the buzzer round. I think we have a couple of audience questions. The Fortuna Wave is the new logo of which bank? Yes. Federal Bank is right. Come take a prize. You have more prizes left or are we done? Okay. One more. Okay. Federal Bank. Okay, and we have the last audience question. Why did this product suddenly rise in demand in Jan 2026? Okay, lots of people. Yes, sir. Maduro, that's all I wanted. Come take a prize. Maduro was seen wearing it when he was captured. This is Nicolas Maduro. Well done. Okay, can we do a look at the scores? Oh, all right. Okay, Calvin's gone into the lead now with 54 and Preetham's on 42. Alagar holding on at 36, but the bottom three have taken a bit of a hit. It's now 12, 10 and 8, but there is a long way to go in the quiz, so don't worry at all. Let's go to our reverse passing round. 10 questions, the Indian Oil passing round, and you have the Smart Tire Lifeline paddle back again, so 20 points can be made. Remember that. And the buzz and steel, of course, still holds. All right? Okay, question direct to you, Zaman. In 2010, Balan Nambiar and his assistants toiled 12 to 14 hours a day for 3 weeks to complete the sculpture, which dug into the past of a major corporation. The sculpture's title, the blank, 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 3 letters, 2 letters, 3 letters, and 5 letters. It's a very common phrase. Is a reference to this corporation's unbounded ambition, which extends to various parts of India, including the Swatantra Jyoti in the cellular jail. Which corporation is this? 3 points. Fill in the blanks for the other 3 points. And how do they help in running the Swatantra Jyoti? So, we'll show you some visuals. This is the sculpture. Okay, this is the sculpture. And the sculpture has a regular English phrase, and this is the Swatantra Jyoti. How do they help run this? This Swatantra Jyoti. Go back to the question, please. I need you to be very specific on the third part. First part is the name of the corporation. Second part is fill in the blanks with that phrase. And the third part is just one small specification is all we need. How do they help in running the Swatantra Jyoti? I'm going to take some of your water. All right, Zaman, no one's going for it. Do you want to double? You can. On your direct. Need an answer, please?
For the blanks, I'll say hay in the stack.
Sorry?
Hay in the stack.
What? Hay in the stack. Okay. What's the company?
For the company, I'll say Union Carbide.
Union Carbide, okay. And how do they help in running the Swatantra Jyoti?
Yeah, I'll say they are the ones who provide the gas for the lighting up of the flame.
They provide the what?
For the gas, the gasoline or whatever is used to.
Gasoline, okay. Passes.
You're taking gasoline? Okay. Blank, I'll say top of the world.
Okay. The corporation?
Corporation, I'll say okay. I'll say Indian Oil, and it continues to fuel that, like that flame is continuously running, so it fuels that flame.
Fuels through what?
I will say through oil.
Through oil. I'm going to give you 3 points for Indian Oil, one of our partners and the ones powering the Hindu BusinessLine Cerebration corporate quiz this year. Indian Oil gets you 3 points. The other 2 parts are open. Naveen.
Probably through the biogas, probably.
Okay. And what's the blank?
Passing
on the blanks.
So I think the blank is the sky is the limit.
Excellent. That's another 3 points.
Indian Oil, of course, they help in running Swatantra Jyoti because the Jyoti, the flame requires continuous fuel, and I'm going to say that they use it, they provide the piped gas which runs the Jyoti. I'm going to say this is CNG.
Pass. 3 points for sky is the limit. There's nothing to see in the picture, honestly, but yeah, sure. You show the second image. Calvin?
Coal.
Coal. Passes.
This is a gas, natural gas.
I need a more precise answer, otherwise I would have already given it.
This is from the original oil well.
No, I didn't want anything like that. No, it's very simple. You almost got it. I think you should have stuck to your original thinking when you started saying piped gas, which is LPG. That's all we wanted. They provide LPG, right? So the LPG is what keeps the flame lit. Sorry, it's not, that's why I clarified with you, it's not gasoline. They provide LPG, but this is Indian Oil, our partners and supporters for this quiz. Sky is the limit and LPG. So 3 points on table 5, 3 points on table 3, and question to Calvin on table 2. This is one of the questions in the FAQ section of this company. I have a rodent infestation, when can you come? This company handles the paperwork for someone who shuns the limelight. The answer to another FAQ implores visitors not to think of inviting this person to paint a sitting room or design a company logo. They are welcome to write in if they have privileged access to a secure facility that needs vandalizing. So who is this person who shuns the limelight, whom this company represents? And what is the funny two-word name of this company? There's no visual. So in one of the FAQs, they say, please don't call this person to come paint your sitting room or design a company logo. But if you have privileged access to a secure facility that needs to be vandalized, then you call her. That's enough clues to figure out who the person could be. And if you know who the person is, read the first paragraph and give us the two-word name of this entity. I mean, it's a pretty kind of funny name that they would come up with a name like this. I have a rodent infestation. When can you come? So, what kind of a company would you pose such a question to as a consumer? And who's the person? Okay, Megashop has finally gone for it. On the you have to write down the answer. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to go with you're going to invoke your double, I'm assuming. Yes, check it as smart tire double, please. Yes, that's correct. And? All right. Let's have Calvin take a guess.
Smart Tire Lifeline.
Sorry?
JK Tire Smart Tire.
Okay, JK Tire Smart Tire plus 20 minus 5.
They handle the paperwork for Banksy,
who's the elusive artist.
And the funny name of the entity, whatever this company is called, Pest Control.
Is the full 20 points. Excellent. And a phenomenal pounce by Megasham. Absolutely right. This is an entity called Pest Control. They are the legal guardians for Banksy. Banksy is, of course, this elusive artist. Nobody knows who he is or she is for that matter, but he keeps doing very interesting graffiti and artwork all over the world, especially in London. So this is Banksy and Pest Control. Plus 20, table 3, plus 20, table 2. This quiz can change in a jiffy. Okay, Alagar, you're direct. When the company unveiled its logo, many people were confused by its design, asking whether it was meant to resemble a crossword puzzle, a disco ball, or even a badminton racket. The logo incorporates the key component used in manufacturing its products, with several black squares embedded within it. These squares symbolize defective sections of the component, and in later versions, the company reduced the number of black squares to suggest improvement over time. Which company is this? It's a major company. It's a very, very important company for many other industries. Okay? So for many other industries to thrive, this is a very important company. And if you get the company, take a simple guess. What does the logo represent? Megasham has gone for it again. All right. Okay. All right. Let's ask Alagar for a guess. No picture, of course not. Picture is pretty much the answer. We're not showing you the logo. But people thought this logo looks like a crossword puzzle. Some of them thought it looks like a disco ball, and some of them thought it looks like a badminton racket. And it's a very important company for many other companies to thrive.
NVIDIA.
Okay, and what does the logo represent?
That's the chip, basically. That's the chip, microchip.
Passing?
Yeah, for the second part, I'll go with chips. And the first part, the Taiwan silicon chip company. It's called the TMSC or something. It's the Taiwan chip manufacturing company.
Taiwan Chip Manufacturing Company.
TSMC.
TSMC is the right answer. You pulled it just in the nick of time. I'm being very nice, but you know, guys, it will be good if you stick to first answers. And we'll be liberal and give it on the second part. Silicon wafer is what we wanted precisely, but a stylized semiconductor chip or semiconductor wafer is fine. This is the TSMC logo, the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, one of the largest silicon chip manufacturers in the world. And of course, we've been hearing about how there's a supply chain logjam that's because of AI and data compute that's affecting several other device and car manufacturers. +5 on table 1, +5 on table 6. Unfortunate -5 on table 3 because he also went for NVIDIA. Got the concept right, but the brand wrong. Okay, question direct to Preetham. He was in the Brunswick making its way to China when it was attacked and captured by a French frigate off the coast of Gaule. He made a new friend during that trip who was the Brunswick's doctor whose contract was coming to an end. Their business association would go on to make both men wealthy. The Indian also became a major philanthropist and became the first Indian to be knighted in 1842. Okay, we have a buzz from table 1. Using your quickly, please. Quickly, guys. I need both people. Yeah. Okay. Right. Preetham.
I'll say
yes. Two names.
Second one I'll say is Jamshedji Nusarwanji.
Okay.
And for the first
Jamshedji Nusarwanji, Tata.
Just blurring.
Okay.
And first one I'll say is Lipton.
Lipton. Okay. Passes. Naveen?
I'm guessing the Indian philanthropist is Wadia,
Wadia.
Kursarji Wadia.
Ardeshir Wadia. And the Englishman?
I'll guess Frederick Tudor.
Frederick Tudor. Okay.
So I'll say the Indian was Sir Dinshaw Petit.
Dinshaw Petit, nice guess.
And no clue on the ship's doctor.
Calvin?
Yeah, second part, just to, I'll say Gigi Boy Jamshedji.
Jamshedji Gigi Boy, okay.
The first part, Sassoon.
Sassoon, okay. Zaman?
Yeah, for the second part, I'll say Jamshedji Gigi Boy. And for the first part, pass.
Pass. 5 points to you on Jamshedji Gigi Boy. Excellent answer there. Unfortunately, -5 to Alagar, who got that part wrong and got the other person right, which was the tougher one, I thought. So this is Sir Jamshedji Gigi Boy. So +5 on table 2, -5 on table 1. And the other person was William Jardine. Absolutely right. Jardine, Matheson and Co. William Jardine. So Jamshedji Gigi Boy, who made huge amounts of money and used to keep trading across the world in several dangerous circumstances, and in one such case he was caught and he made his money a lot off the opium trade and various other things, and then he collaborated with William Jardine for Jardine, Matheson and Co. Excellent. Question direct to you, Alagar. This 1937 project generated enormous profits for the company and helped it purchase land in Burbank and construct the headquarters that stands today. As a tribute, architect Michael Graves designed the building using small figures in place of traditional columns or pillars to support it. Which company is this and what are the figures? Okay, he's playing his JK Tire Smart Tire paddle. All right. Alagar. Which company is this? Whose 1937 project gave them enormous profits to buy land in Burbank and construct the headquarters? And what are the figures? Time for an answer, please. Last call.
Goodyear.
Goodyear. And what are the figures?
They say blimps.
Blimps. Zaman?
Yeah, for the first part, I'll go with Walt Disney, the Disney company, and second part, dwarves from
Is excellent. And therefore the project was?
Snow White and the Seven.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Absolutely right. That was the project that netted them huge amount of money and allowed them to build their Walt Disney Studios headquarters in Burbank, where it stands today. And these were the Seven Dwarfs. Well cracked. Round of applause to Zaman for a good answer, and plus 20 to Preetham on table 5 for getting that right. Well done. Okay, and Preetham, it's your own direct. In 2024, Funkita signed down a new brand ambassador. The collection's name referenced the time of the year it was meant to be used while being a tribute to their new ambassador. This piece from the collection was inspired by an item she keeps on her nightstand because it reminds her of the flowing movement of water when she is at her best. Who is this brand ambassador? We'll show you an image with her face blanked out. What novelty items, hold on, let me finish reading the question. What novelty items made in part with water and a mix of mineral oil, wax and carbon tetrachloride inspired the design of this piece? So let's now show the image. Yeah. So who's this person? And whatever she's wearing was inspired by an object she keeps on her bedside. Go back to the question. Because it reminds her of the flowing movement of water when she is at her best. And the collection references the time of the year it was meant to be used and is a tribute to her. Okay, Calvin has buzzed. Are you using? Have you already used? You've already used. Yeah, okay. Right. I've seen Calvin's answer. Preetham. Who's this brand ambassador and what are these novelty items? The novelty items are made with water and a mix of mineral oil, wax and carbon tetrachloride.
First part, I'll say Summer Macintosh.
Who's that?
The Canadian swimmer.
That's plus 5.
Second part, snow globes.
Passes. So that's Summer Macintosh, the Canadian swimmer. That's an excellent answer. That's a really tough part. Well cracked there. Plus 5 to Preetham.
Lava lamps.
Lava lamps. Very good, Naveen. Is the other 5. Well done. Is lava lamps. This is Summer Macintosh and lava lamps. 5 points on table 5. 5 points on table 4. And the full plus 10 on table 2 to Calvin. Yeah, round of applause, please. That was a tough question. Well cracked. Direct to you, Megasha. In the late 1940s, breaking from Madison Avenue's assembly line workflow, the co-founder of a new agency insisted that 2 essential parts of an advertisement be conceived simultaneously rather than sequentially. So this philosophy later powered landmark campaigns by that agency, including Think Small and Lemons for Volkswagen and so on. Name this pioneer. He's the 3rd name in a partnership. What simple but effective method did he implement in the office to make sure that there was alignment between the 2 constituents? The 2 constituents being the 2 essential parts of an advertisement. Not going for it? Anyone? No?
We are not saying what kind of advertisement.
Yeah, I mean, any advertisement, yeah. Okay. I don't think anyone's going for it. Yes.
The method that he institutionalized was maybe, and I'm just thinking.
And I'm just clarifying again before you answer. We are not looking for anything deep, technical. When I say method, he just did something very simple and effective in his office.
So don't worry, I don't know deep technical stuff anyway, so
Okay,
it'll be a simple
excellent.
guess. So I'm guessing the two parts that he was talking about, essential parts would be the visual and the copy.
And the copy.
So the simple or effective method that he institutionalized was to make sure that the people who are doing the copy and the people who are doing the visuals, so not only were they in the same room, they were sitting together, but
they were sitting together. 5 points. Take that before you tell us more stories. That's correct.
And
who is the person?
I have no idea, so for want of a better guess, I will say Smith.
Smith is not right. So I'll explain the little bit of the backstory once we get the final answer. Calvin, who is the advertising pioneer? Third name in a partnership. Don't give away clues to the others if you don't know the name.
I can only think of two name ones. So, let's say Johnson.
Johnson.
Bernbach
of?
DDB.
DDB. Excellent, Alagar. This is Bill Bernbach of Doyle Gibbon and Bernbach DDB. So till then, what used to happen in the world of advertising, which was the Madison Avenue standard, was on one floor the visual art direction team would be sitting, and on one floor the copy team would be sitting, and they would make a piece of artwork and send it down for the guys to write copy, and things would be all over the place. And he said, apparently, he's the first one who said, let's put these guys together to sit in the same floor or the same room so that we get more effective advertising. And this is Bill Bernbach of DDB. Excellent answering. 5 points on table 3 and 5 points on table 1. Question to you, Zaman. In 1989, Ray Oldenburg outlined a framework. Wow, that's a fast buzz. Double, okay. JK Tire Smart Tire paddle used by Naveen. You know I can't give it to you for all this. Yes. I'm looking for like a 2-word term. Give me a correct 2-word term. Last call. Last call, Naveen. Okay. Right. Let's go. Whose question is it? Zaman. Which company? What's the 2-word term?
For the company, I'll say Walmart.
What are you saying?
Walmart.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Okay. And?
Pass.
Pass. Okay. Yes, Preetham?
This is Starbucks and coffee shop.
And coffee shop. Not saying anything till we get the full answer.
So it is obviously, my guess was Starbucks as well. So 2-word term, I will say open office.
Open office. Calvin?
Because Starbucks, maybe they just call it cafe room. I don't know.
Cafe room. Alagar? You don't have a guess to add. It was Zaman's direct. 5 points on Starbucks to Preetham. So that's 5 points. Unfortunately, -5 to Naveen on table 4, because he got the second part just mildly wrong, 1 word. Let's ask somebody who hasn't answered so far. Right at the back, yeah? 3rd place, that's correct. It's called the home is your first place, the work is your second place, and Ray Oldenburg said there is a third place where communities can meet, and Howard Schultz really took that concept and fueled it as a way to grow Starbucks. So this is third place. Okay, excellent. So that was 5 points to Pritham and -5 to Naveen, and question direct to Naveen. In 2026, Hero came up with blank for safety. That blank is, we are not giving it to you because it's a giveaway to the answer. Okay? A set of mobile first aid kits that motorcyclists can hang from their vehicles and use when necessary. What are they inspired by? Please hold the slide. Don't move forward. Now let's go to the next slide and see a video clip. Volume, please.
During the narrow window of summer, over 50,000 bikers from all over the world make their way to Ladakh. They come for the snow-capped peaks, pristine lakes, and ancient monasteries. But they aren't prepared for the rugged terrain, high altitude, and remote locations. To compound matters, most bikers rent bikes locally and ride out without first aid kits. So in case of mishaps, providing timely assistance proves to be a challenge.
And we have a very useful visual. Yeah. These are the mobile first aid kits. You can see waterproof bandages, povidone ointment, antiseptic jumbo bandages, cotton gauze, and paracetamol tablets. Let's go back to the question now and ask Naveen to tell us what are these inspired by. Yeah, we'll just show you the visual again. The visual is more useful. But put the visual in context with the video. Yeah? Put the visual in context with the video and you should get to your answer. Buzz too early, Calvin? Yes.
So these are basically the, when you travel to the Leh Ladakh, on the back of the car you have the flags.
What flags are these?
I don't know the exact term, but these are the colors in which you get those flags. Written with the Buddhist something. I don't know the exact term, but this is actually inspired from this, basically the novelty items which you basically keep on the back of the car on almost every vehicle. I don't know the exact term, but that is
fine. I'll stop the torture and give it to you. These are Tibetan prayer flags, right? So that you hang on, it's not just on vehicles, on pretty much like anything. These are Tibetan prayer flags, and which come in multiple colors, very commonly found in Leh, Ladakh, and any region with Buddhist influences. Well cracked there, +10 on table 4. He'd unfortunately used up his smart tire paddle in the previous question, and -5 to Calvin on table 2, who went with Labubu dolls without seeing the question. Okay, excellent. All right, Meghasham, direct to you. Last question. This publication completed 25 years in 2019, having informed its readers about the dramatic shifts since the tumultuous mid-90s. During the weekend, for a brief respite from its in-depth analysis and reporting, it releases a lighter edition. In this edition's name, 3 letters are added to the original 2 initials of this publication to hint at the fact that one can finish reading it almost instantly. What is this weekend edition called? The publication completed 25 years in 2019, and the publication name is known by 2 initials, and for the weekend edition they add 3 letters to tell you that you can finish reading it almost instantly. What is the weekend edition called? I will not give points for anything other than the exact name of the weekend edition. Zaman has buzzed. You haven't gone for it yet? Okay. JK Tire Smart Tire Paddle for a +20 by Zaman. And the original publication is? Which is? I'm just messing around with you. All right. Only one person get buzz, obviously. Meghasham.
So maybe the weekend edition is called, they added the letters INK to Businessline BL. So Blink became the thing. So Businessline that you can read in a blink. So the weekend edition is called Blink.
Weekend edition of Businessline is called Blink?
Blink.
It is called Blink! Very well, Clark. We of course have to have a Businessline question because this quiz is organized and brought to you by Hindu BusinessLine. And the weekend edition is called Blink. Businessline, of course, BL and ink for Blink. Lovely answer, plus 10 on table 3 and plus 20 on table 6. Okay, for the penultimate time this year, in this season of the Hindu BusinessLine Cerebration Corporate Quiz 2026, presented by JK Tyre, powered by Indian Oil in association with BSC. Let's take a look at the scores. Ooh, it's going to be pretty close. Calvin is on 84. Preetham is on 75, so 9 points separating them. And quite a bit away, but Meghashyam and Zaman has come up to 45 as well. Alagar is on 41 and Naveen is on 18. Remember, we have 6 questions remaining, so we have 48 points at stake. So technically anyone can win. And let me also point out that the person finishing 4th gets a thunderous round of applause, while the person finishing 3rd gets 25,000 rupees. Okay? So there is a lot at stake. There are 6 questions. Okay? So there's a lot at stake. We're going to do it with the live scoreboard? All right. Okay. Audience, give them one round of applause now, but please do not prompt during the quiz. Yeah? Scoring plus 8 minus 4. 2 adverts. Question number 1. Beethoven's last violin sonata was composed on paper manufactured by which company, as revealed in an investigation that noticed in the watermark the initials? Yes?
Delarue.
Nope. Minus 4 to Meghashyam. Okay. Beethoven's last violin sonata was composed on paper manufactured by which company, revealed in an investigation that noticed in the watermark the initials PM for Pietro Miliani? Which company? Yes?
Moleskine?
Minus 4 on Moleskine. Does anybody know? It's a tough one. It's a very old company called Fabriano. Fabriano. Okay. Question number 2. Whose jewelry empire is said to have begun in 1926 with his acquisition of Arabella Huntington's jewelry collection for $1.2 million? Whose jewelry empire? Yes, Naveen?
Harry Winston.
Is plus 8. Well done. Harry Winston is right. Great answer there. Harry Winston. 3rd question. Before settling on the name Nothing, CEO Carl Pei had decided on which necessary name that he obtained after an acquisition in 2021. Before settling on the name Nothing, CEO Carl Pei had decided on which necessary name that he obtained after an acquisition in 2021. Necessary in quotes. What did you say again? Necessary name that he obtained after an acquisition in 2021. Carl Pei, P-E-I. C-A-R-L-P-E-I.
Which necessary company? You want the company name, is it?
The Carl Pei is the CEO of the brand Nothing, right? Before settling on that brand name, what name did he want? He had acquired that name through an acquisition he had made in 2021. It's a necessary name. Yes?
Essential.
Is the right answer. Plus 8 on essential. Very good. That takes Alagar into 3rd place with Meghashyam 1 shot away and Zaman also 1 shot away. There are 3 questions remaining. As per the US Treasury Department, what decision from November 2025 will save the US about $56 million a year? As per the US Treasury Department, what decision taken in November 2025? Yes?
To discontinue the penny.
To discontinue
the US penny.
Is the perfect answer to stop the production of the US penny. Excellent answer. The US penny actually in circulation, the cost of producing the US penny is much more than a penny, right? So it's going to save them $56 million. Okay, Calvin on 92, Preetham on 71, Alagar on 49, Zaman on 45, Megasham on 41. Okay. Which word, meaning a forerunner of something, is used as the name of RBI's global hackathon competition and also includes the word letters RBI in it? This is a one word, an English word, which has the letters RBI in it, in that order. And it is a word that, yes, Bekisha?
I'm going to say harbinger.
Is an excellent answer. Harbinger is right. Harbinger means a forerunner of something. Harbinger. So now we have a tie for third place between Alagar and Megasham, who are both making it a habit to be in ties because these are the only two people who won tie breaks and got here to the national final. So clearly they want to continue with that. But I think we have pretty much sealed up positions 1 and 2 of this quiz. But here comes the last question, open to all of you, but I leave it to you if you want the 3 people in contention to take a shot. Yeah? The India AI Impact Summit 2026 is the 4th in series of such summits. At which historic location in the UK did the first one take place? Zaman?
Bletchley Park.
At which historic location in the UK did the first such summit take place in 2023? Bletchley Park is right. What an answer. Bletchley Park, where Alan Turing came up with the Enigma, which is the first artificial intelligence in the world. On the very last question of the 370 questions that we've asked, we found our 3rd place winner in the Hindu BusinessLine Cerebration Corporate Quiz, presented by JK Tyre, powered by Indian Oil in association with BSC. Absolutely fabulous quizzing, ladies and gentlemen. Please give a thunderous round of applause to our 6 contestants. Right, just give us a minute to get the trophies and certificates ready. And while we do that, it's my pleasure and privilege to invite up on stage Mr. Thomas K. Thomas, Managing Editor of the Hindu BusinessLine. Sir, if you could please come up and say a few words while we get the prizes ready, and we'll of course have you and some of our others hand over the trophies. If we can give you a mic. Yes, please.
Check. Yeah, it's been a wonderful day of quizzing, and what a finish we've had. Congrats to all the participants and the winners. It's been 22 years that we've been organizing this quiz, and times have changed, questions have changed, but one thing that's remained constant is the inquisitiveness and the curiosity that we all have for answering questions or finding answers to questions. And that's what in BusinessLine also, all of us journalists, every day we are looking for answers, you know, connecting the dots, looking for trends and finding those answers. So we are living in a very unique moment where AI is taking over a lot of our roles, functions. And while I was sitting there, a question popped up in my head that can AI do this quiz? And yes, AI of course can answer a lot of these questions. But it may not have that kind of feel that a quizzer sitting here, you know, when quizzers answers questions, you know, it may get the answer right, but it may not feel the tension, the decision making, the strategy, or whether to go for that buzzer or not. So quizzing will remain. I think this is a world which will remain. And you know, this name that we selected, Cerebration, is something we picked 22 years back. But I think this is very relevant now because it's a celebration of human intelligence and human mind. So congrats to all, and thank you all for being here. Thank you for the partners, our sponsors, and also to the quizmaster who's been there since morning. I'm sure it's taken a lot of energy and all that. So thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. May I please also invite up on stage Shri Zubin Garg, CGM, Corporate Communications and Branding, Indian Oil Corporation Limited, one of our beloved partners for this quiz. Please come, sir. And may I also have Mr. N. Vaidyanathan, Assistant Vice President, Administration and Head Circulation, West Sales and Distribution, The Hindu. Can we have the certificate and the trophy for third place over here, please? The certificate, the trophy, and the winner's check. Mr. Vaidyanathan, if you can take the certificate for handing over, and Zubinji, if you can take the check. Yeah, and the trophy to be handed over by Thomas. Third place in the Hindu BusinessLine Celebration Corporate Quiz 2026. Clinching it on the last question, Zaman S. Khan, Q Company, Kochi. Congratulations, Zaman. Thank you, Mr. Garg, and thank you, Mr. Vaidyanathan. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get the trophy and the certificate and the check ready for second place. And can I invite Shri Girish Jain, Executive Director, Corporate Communications and Branding, Indian Oil Corporation, and Shri Vinayak Gurjar, RSM West, JK Tire Industries Limited, to please come up on stage, sir. And runner-up in today's quiz, a very, very worthy contest, and it went pretty close till right about the end. Please welcome Preetham Upadhyay, Barclays, Chennai. First runner-up, Hindu BusinessLine Celebration Corporate Quiz 2026, presented by JK Tire and powered by Indian Oil. Thank you, Mr. Jain, and thank you, Mr. Gurjar. We ready with the grand prizes? Okay. May I please invite on stage Mr. Melvin Verghese, Zonal Sales Manager West, JK Tire, and Shri Girish Jain, Executive Director, Corporate Communications and Branding, Indian Oil Corporation. Ladies and gentlemen, 2026, the Hindu BusinessLine Celebration Corporate Quiz Champion, Calvin Christ from MasterCard, New Delhi. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support, and thank you for your time. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you, Thomas. It's my pleasure and privilege and duty one more time to thank all our sponsors who've made this edition's quiz possible. Please give it up for our presenting sponsor, JK Tire, our powering sponsor, Indian Oil, in association with BSC, associate partners, Central Bank of India, all our venue partners in the 5 cities and BSC in Mumbai. Thank you very, very much. Nexus Gifting Solutions, our gifting partners, and a proud pleasure and privilege from Nexus Consulting on behalf of the entire content and research team to present and give you this quiz, this year's edition of the quiz. May I now invite on stage Shri Satish Mendon, National Head Events, The Hindu, under whose steering and leadership this event and many such interesting events of The Hindu keep going on. Thank you, Satish ji, for all your support. A few words, please.
You heard what Venki spoke. He's been an amazing star for us for this year because we have taken first time after pandemic, we have actually gone virtual. and we were hosting only the finale, the national round here at BSc. This is the first time with a lot of requests coming from all our participants. We have ensured that all the regional rounds are also live. And we are happy that this year we could make all the regional and the finale a grand success. And we had first time working with Venkatesh Srinivasan. He's been a fabulous quizzer this year. We saw the kind of experience from morning to now. Thank you for being the lovely quizzer this year. But having said, event like this need a lot of sponsorship funding. And this is only possible because of the well-wishers like what we saw, JK Tyre, our presenting sponsor, Indian Oil, our co-powered by sponsor, BSc and Central Bank. We have some of the sponsors here. I want to personally acknowledge them for the support. So I would request Zubenji and both Girish to come on stage from Indian Oil. I would also request Anil Malik, the West Zonal Head.
Sir, thoda aage. Move in front, please.
We have two additional guests who also have been seeing this quiz since morning. The team from JK Tyre. I would request Melvin and Vinayak to come on the stage. Finally, I would like to thank this lovely audience here who've been with us since morning for this quest. Thank you, guys. Also like to acknowledge support of my circulation colleagues, Vaidyanathan, who AVP from Sales and Distribution, Vaidi. Thank you so much for always being our support backbone for the events team here in West. And also the lovely circulation guys over there on the backbencher who's been managing the book stalls at the backside. Thank you, guys. And the events team, Arvind, thank you so much. A small token from our Hindu BusinessLine to the quizzer. I would request Thomas to come on stage to give away a small memento to the quiz master. Arvind, book.
Okay.
Yeah, it's here. It's here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you can just stay on
To
stage,
sum up,
we'll
continue reading BusinessLine. Also log into our website for the results coverage tomorrow. And looking forward for you guys next year. Thank you so much.
Satish, if we can have a group photograph with everyone?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Can we have all the finalists over here, and can we have our representatives from our sponsors, JK Tyre and Indian Oil, if you can please come up on stage. Vaidi sir, you can come up on stage as well, please. Janki, please. Thank you. Oh, okay, okay. Wait. Thank you. Okay. There's, ladies and gentlemen, there's high tea being served. So please stay back and enjoy the refreshments before you go. Thank you very much.
ऐ भारत हम चल पड़े इस जुनून किस शान से, जन्नत नुमा कश्मीर से आसाम के बागान से, महाराष्ट्र से गुजरात से कर्नाटक से राजस्थान से, तब हिंदुस्तान मिले हिंदुस्तान से।
JK टायर, देश का टायर। Every victory is a spotlight moment, isn't it? But it's the quiet grind backstage that makes it shine. It is the result of countless many hands that work tirelessly through night and day for a win that belongs to everyone. It is a relentless relay of progress with its high points and performance that peaks at every milestone. Navigating through a shifting landscape of challenges and change. Forging new ways of thinking that break free from old mold, sprinting forward with new speed towards a new future. It begins with a start that's set by a vision. A vision to make this run the greatest one yet. A goal set higher, a core fueled brighter, demanding that extra ounce of effort. Refining up for max efficiency. The thought, plan and action all connected like a finely tuned engine. Increasing performance, boosting speed, exploring new methods that ensure success. To be seen not as just another player, but the game changer. The game changes not by mere wanting, but by action-backed strategy. Where effort, fuel and focus are optimized with precision. The race isn't just to win. It's to make every step count for those we serve. Improving every experience for those who cheer for you. By listening, adapting and delivering with care. Every lap is an integration of the effort behind and the outcome that is to come. The runner just does not run. Technology that accelerates to win. Because every champion is shaped by great coaching, a mentorship that leads with belief. Create and building a legacy that runs beyond the finish line, where every stride shaped into destiny. Transition readiness is knowing when to push harder. Because great finishes are not by chance. They are earned by those ready for the moment. At Indian Oil, performance, building resilience step. Enhanced because growth means little if it's not shared. This run has been extraordinary, shaped by passion and perseverance. But champions don't stop at the finish line. They prepare for the next with sharper focus, stronger resolve, and a team that moves as one. The next run begins now, and we are ready to lead it.
Cent Vehicle Loan Drive your dreams home. Loan up to 7 years. Quick and hassle-free processing.
Empower her journey on road and in life. Cent e-vehicle two-wheeler for women. Girl students 18 to 28 years with earning co-borrower. Working women 18 to 55 years.
All these programs are AICTE approved, and 3 of these programs, PGDM, BIF and IPA, they are also NBA accredited. Ranking in NIRF, it is one of the top 100 B schools in India, and it is ranked as among the top 25 B schools in the country.